Howdy, folks. Or I guess I should say, hello, boys and girls. I will be your substitute this evening. You may call me Mr. Liberty.
Substitute.
No, now the class is going to be unruly the entire time.
You know it.
Hey, Nadia.
So Jacob's out battling raccoons, and I had to step in last minute. So if things seem a little bit disheveled, much like myself currently, I apologize. But we're gonna try to get through this as best as we can. Let's go around and let's call roll first. Dragons, shield wall. Are you present?
President.
What are you doing, man?
Yeah, doing all right. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie, like when it first came out. I didn't go to the theater to see it. I saw it on like VHS or something, and I don't believe I've seen it since. I didn't enjoy it the first time I saw it, and I had seen the TV show like from the '60s and syndication, so I kind of knew what the premise was, but I don't know. It was all right. It was way overhyped, kind of like Beetlejuice was when it first came out, and I was just like, I don't get it. To me, it wasn't. You know what I mean? Like people were, oh, it's the best movie ever. It's so fun, and I was just like,
No.
So
I don't know if they necessarily were thinking of you as the target audience when they made this. At least,
we'll see. Yeah, I mean, but it was the same thing with the original, the original Batman. It had a cool fight scene in it, but the rest of it was not. Like, it's another movie that's like overhyped. It's not as good as. I don't think it's as good as people think it is. How about that?
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Next down the list, Untamed Mando. Untamed Mando. Is Untamed Mando here?
Untamed Mando, Professor, sir.
Sorry about
present and accounted for. No, you're fine. You're not the only one that can mispronounce my name with the best of them. I was not born yet for this movie. I was born in 92, so 1 year shy. But I actually enjoyed it. Did I enjoy it more than the TV series? Absolutely not. Because the TV series was the GOAT, and no one will ever tell me otherwise. The only one I ever liked more than the Addams Family TV series was The Munsters, which is basically Addams Family different.
True.
But I really enjoyed the rewatch. But is it as good as I remember? Probably not. But I still liked it.
All right. And let's see. Let's go down here. Next on the list is, oh, come on. Somebody's got to be punking me. There's no way that there's somebody in here called Left Eye? No, come on.
Yeah, he's like, it's Jay Quellen. Quellen here.
Quellen? DJ Quellen?
How about Aaron? Oh, God. What happened to double A? Oh, man. Yeah, that's so funny.
Welcome, guys. I am glad to be here. Fact of this is I just saw this for the first time last year. So, it was a whole thing in House He Goes. So I understand why it was a staple amongst all of y'all when it came out. So hopefully I can add to some of that today too.
All right, looking forward to it. Next on the list we've got Nadia. Nadia, are you present?
Nadia? Maybe physically, but not here spiritually. I think you all are smoking crack. I love this movie. It's one of my favorite Halloween movies. I think this is the Morticia Gomez. None of this Wednesday BS. So I'm here to defend my movie, apparently.
Ooh, all right. There's gonna be a fight.
I did like it. I still think that the TV series was better.
Don't backtrail. Don't backtrail. Don't backtrail. You said what you said.
The beginning of the TV series was better.
Listen. You said what you said. Okay, live with it. Own it. All right.
Own it.
Right.
I said it's the movie. Just not as much as I do.
Mando, don't get too fired up just yet. You got to save some for later.
You telling
All
me
right.
what to do, sir?
I love the fact that she gets so worked up and her mic always goes out like halfway through her sentences. So you only get the tail end of it.
Oh my god.
That Mike says, "You have not heard the things I have heard."
Yeah,
Okay. And last on the list, I think
Jay, I'll be good. I swear.
we've got a Samuel 3 Peedington.
That's
Third.
semi-thrive-type.
Oh, okay. I was getting I'm so sorry. So,
Yeah, I love this movie. I
Hell
was
yes,
worried-
Tammy. Hell yes,
I was
Tammy.
worried that it was I hadn't seen it in a little bit. I do own it, but it's just been a while since I popped it in, and I was worried that it was going to be just like riddled with a bunch of 90s tropes, and nope, still holds up, still great. The Thing effect looks awesome. Everything I think was awesome. I'm very happy with this movie. I've loved this movie since I saw it as a child. I remembered like watching this with like my babysitter over the summer, and like we would put it on. We always thought it was hilarious. It just brings back a lot of good memories, and gave me that warm fuzzy feeling all over again.
awesome.
It's like going home.
Maybe
Alright.
if I'd have been a child when I saw it, I might like it more, but I wasn't. So
I think so, because when you're a kid,
And
you
that
don't really
pinball
pay
machine
attention
was
to the hype.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I will say that Morticia Gomez, those characters I did like.
Chemistry is unmatched. There's
Yeah,
nobody that's come after them.
Wednesday was way overhyped. Like that's all everybody talked about, and I was like, she did a good job, but
Okay, as
Well, I
far as
think
like child
most of
actors
you-
in like mid to early 90s.
yeah, she did a
Who do
really
you-
good job.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who do you think is better, her or what's her face in Interview with the
Christina
Vampire?
Ricci. Oh my god. Wrong one.
Yeah, Christina Ricci or what's the other one?
Kirsten
Interviewing
Dunst.
the
Kristen
vampire is
Dunst.
Kristen
Yeah.
Dunst. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think there's-
I'd say that Christina Ricci, because she was doing Shakespeare on stage.
I don't know. There's a lot of gravity to what she's doing in Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah.
But I do think they are two very impressive like young like child roles. Not like Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone, where it's still like a child thing. Like there's adult themes in this. The Shakespeare scene is very impressive to me.
Man,
and,
F them kids.
And just having the wherewithal of being like a straight man character, like when you probably don't even understand the jokes you're reading for. I was impressed for sure.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I just think that I might have liked it more if I was actually a kid when I saw it.
That's fair. That's very fair.
And I also want to apologize to everybody for the bland
Banana.
background, because I don't really know the way around StreamYards very much, let alone Jacob's settings. So I don't know where the background is, and I don't want to mess things up. So we're going into the void today, which I guess is appropriate for the Addams family.
Yeah.
And howdy
Get
to the
to
chat there. You
scrub it.
guys were making such good points. I didn't want to interrupt you, but I definitely wanted to feature some of our chat. It's kicking off tonight. A lot of good people here.
I will say this about it. It was not too long. If they made it today, it'd be 2.5 hours of nonsense.
Yes.
Yeah. It was about the right length for. It could have been a little shorter in my opinion, but it was okay.
I will say this is Raul Julia is like a tour de force in this movie.
He was.
Yes,
he was
is.
great
He's
and
fantastic.
phenomenal.
Every single time he is on screen, I just cannot take my eyes off of him.
Forgotten completely that this opened with carolers.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, if there were that many people singing in front of my house, I'd be tempted to do the same thing.
Right?
This tells you everything you need to know about this family right here in this one frame.
It'd be disrespectful to see a house on a hill that's dilapidated with telling people not to enter and then go in and try to sing Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
And
They got what they deserved. They got what they deserved.
I agree. I agree.
If you look at the house on the inside, if they cleaned it and like
Why
took
would
care
they
of
do
it.
that?
It would actually
Shieldwall.
it would yeah it would actually be kind of a nicer house.
You
love
don't
this
understand the aesthetic, Shieldwall. It's supposed that is clean. It's supposed to look like that.
Yeah, I get it.
I-
I get the whole idea is that's how they are, but it's just a
I love this clock.
pick up on, and when I watched it as an adult, I was like, wow, Gomez and Morticia are very
Oh,
They're
affectionate.
they're into some stuff. Yeah, I still love our wheel.
But see
But
the
you-
beauty of the spider webs. Just it looks rustic. It looks lived in.
this
It looks
makes sense.
like a house that they should be in. It's very warm and welcoming.
This makes sense because he hasn't been in his room in 25 years, so I can see that leaving it alone. And also the special effects for the thing is pretty good, especially for the time.
Yeah, I think that still
Yeah.
holds up.
Yeah,
For
it
sure.
does, especially for the time. And I bet they did it for like a tenth of the price they charge now.
yeah. I mean, they did it a
absolutely.
lot of the old-fashioned way. I mean, you can see some of it in here if you look really close. Maybe not with this copy that I've got, but you can see a little bit of that transparency, like you would see like when they would overlap like the layers of the snow speeders and the walkers in Death in
Mhm.
Empire Strikes Back. You can kind of see a little bit of transparency there. You can see just a tad a bit here, but you have to be looking for it. It still stands up.
When I watched it, I watched the movie today. I didn't notice anything. It looked really good.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Mhm.
like, oh, I'm gonna I can see that it's not real, so I'm gonna suspend my disbelief, kind of like an old
Mhm.
you can still fun, so I'm gonna it's nothing like that.
I made sure because I was like watching football motion
Yeah.
blur. I feel like if I would have saw that opening sequence with it like scampering across of it, like I would have felt sick to my stomach. If I would have
Honestly,
kept.
considering how the Dallas Cowboys got played by your Detroit Lions, I really wish you to watch this instead of the trouncing of my Cowboys. It was rough.
Lions, baby.
It's rough.
Wait, are we talking
When-
sports? Is
Yeah,
that what-
when you're touting the Lions
Oh my
as
God.
it's like, come on.
My God. Yeah, I just, it was a rough. It's been a rough 3 days, guys. It's been rough. Been rough.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all pray.
Hootie hoo.
I love you expecting the apple on the head.
Yes. Yeah.
I like how it
This
makes
is
the
all
sound.
about subversion of expectations. Like every single line, and there was a lot of shows like that in the 60s, but like they capture it here and still manage to let it be charming.
Wait, I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go. I've been jumping too far ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so I like when they cut away when you hear her shoot the crossbow and it hits. You can hear it hit the apple and make like a crunch sound.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me actually get. Okay, I was hitting the wrong button and jumping all over the place. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of things that happens to that kid off camera that should have ended him.
well, that's the troop is trying to like do stuff to him, and he's just dumb enough to go along with it. Like, oh, okay.
Healthy people on the planet. They are the healthiest couple on the planet. That is a
Very
healthy
true.
relationship.
Very true.
Like this, her lunch bag is squirming. He opens his up and it growls.
I will say I hated everything food related in this movie. All the squirming, squeaking, I hated all of that. I've hated it since I was a child. I thought I would hate it less as an adult. I still hate it. Especially where she's like, honey, play with your food, and like this goulash or whatever the hell that is moving around. Hated it. And I want Gomez's entire wardrobe. That's
Oh,
just
absolutely.
Oh, I've been looking for that, man.
I'd wear that.
And it's like it has the early 90s movies like this have such a vibe, and I'm here for it.
I really like how he yells at him. He's like, "Oh no, I'm sorry. You can keep the ball. I've got more."
Yeah, he's like, but obviously,
I love the
There's a couple lines in
contrast.
there.
Oh,
Sorry, go
I
ahead.
love the contrast of their wardrobe, how bright, colorful, even his tie, yellow,
Oh
her
yeah.
jacket, very bright in teal compared to the Addams. I love that. Love the small
Yes.
details put into this.
It's actually kind of the opposite of Gomez and Morticia, because Morticia dresses in black, but Gomez the way he dresses, even though it's dark, it's more flamboyant than what you see with this guy.
Oh yeah,
That's very
he's
true.
very much dressed like a Douglas Fairbanks type of. And I also love he knows he's gonna have to sword fight this.
The mustache too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
and that's an homage. So these the Addams family originally were cartoons in the New Yorker. The actual artist died in the 1980s, but like a lot of people didn't realize that these were just like little, like cartoons.
I forget the uncle's name here, but they're going through trying to.
No, yeah, it's his summer wardrobe, his spring wardrobe, and then it's him.
Yeah.
but that's something that you would see in a 3-panel cartoon. So I'm wondering how many of these jokes like were taken from that, and how many in the original show were taken from that. Because
I'm sure many of them were.
Oh yeah, I mean, because it went on for I think like 50 years. So
at least.
Imagine getting that role and being told that you are not only permitted but required to chew all the scenery and everything you're in.
Oh, absolutely.
Agreed.
When I go back and revisit them,
they look better.
They do. They do. CGI is the worst for movies. It does not help movies age very well.
I feel like that about almost every movie I watch these days.
That's what it is. Okay, another scene that I don't like: things hiss when you stick a fork in them. I don't like things to be moving, and also I definitely don't like the whole cliche of they take the tray, the lid off the tray, and whatever you're about to eat still has eyes, and it's like looking at you. I don't want to look into the eyes of the thing I'm about to eat. If that makes me a pick,
I like to look in the eyes of them and tell them exactly what fucking eat you. Man. I'm sorry.
You don't want the little skull thing for the chilled monkey brains.
Nope, I'm good. Yeah, I don't want it to dodge my fork. I don't want it to.
This has become an exotic food intervention for Sammy.
That's fine.
When you come to Vegas, I'm going to take you to some weird stuff, my friend.
I'm fine.
Nice.
I'm
Yo, that's a whole video.
Oh yeah, a day in the life of Sammy.
Oh, I can't wait.
I hope we get to go to Vegas this year.
Oh, I'm going for sure.
Remind me if
nobody invited you, Mando. You inviting yourself? No, I'm kidding.
I invite you, Mando.
Sammy has no room to invite anybody. Sorry.
Why?
I was going to say I may be incorrect here, but I think this is the anniversary of Fester's disappearance. They do the seance every year.
Yes, the 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
Because I was mildly prepared to be in the show, let alone run the show. So I'm relying on you guys just a little bit here. So yeah.
You're doing great.
Hey, I'm just glad that y'all are, there's good conversation regardless. So there's not just dead air where I'm kind of going, yep.
That's right, Jay. If I don't get invited to Vegas, I'll burn it down.
Yeah. I didn't think I'd say this today, but
matches, right?
Boy, do I want a plum velvet smoking jacket.
I am just slightly below average. Okay.
Sammy, you should get one for Vegas and just wear it around Vegas.
I have a blue velvet jacket that I wear on stage, but I gotta get.
Bring it.
I got one in purple.
Yeah, I want.
It goes.
Oh, okay.
It does.
Okay. All right.
Not the time they're coming. You're gonna be sweating balls, my friend.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna go like full Hunter S. Thompson, just walking around in Acapulco shirts and shorts.
My husband only wears Hawaiians that have like guns on them, and then kilts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe I'll get a kilt. Air out the boys the whole weekend. That'll be great.
Nice.
He's got a tactical kilt. If you need advice, just reach out to him.
I think I will.
I think I might do that too. That sounds awesome.
All right, back to Addams Family.
Yeah,
sorry,
derailed the
Addams
conversation
Family.
enough.
Basically, he's being
Nadia, look what
introduced as
you've done.
being-
People are now making
he's-
fun of how short I am in the chat.
Well, you are really short.
I'm 5'2". That's not that bad.
Okay, that
Holy
is really short. Holy
Holy
shit!
shit,
You're like
they're gonna
closer
give you like
to-
airplane
Okay,
wings when you go
okay.
on the plane. They're like, you're doing so good.
You're closer to being a you are an actual human size.
Oh
So.
man.
Mando,
Ugh.
breathe.
Jacob, Mando's coming and lions are coming with her.
That's right.
Oh, so she can ride one in because that's how
Oh.
short she is.
Could you go back, Beard?
I probably actually could ride a lion.
I want to stay. I want to save that still and just frame it and put it on my wall. Like,
Yeah.
Hang on, let me
Yeah,
see if I
definitely
can-
need high chairs for Mando.
Yeah.
You know, I actually wouldn't mind a booster seat. It makes me feel better.
This
Sorry.
this poor woman right here, she has no idea what his plan is. She doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't know
No.
that they're scamming everybody with this story about Fester being found in the Bermuda Triangle, and he's tired of her like getting in his way, so he just scans and gives her the finger trap back, and she just sticks it right back on. So he's like, "How does this work?" Okay.
By the way, my last Mando tall joke is I bet she gets carded a lot in Vegas because everybody will think she's somebody's toddler. Okay, moving on.
damn.
I thought we were friends, Nadia. I thought we were
I'm
friends.
sorry, but that was.
You like
I love. Have we gotten to the mom playing the doctor yet?
Oh yeah, that's what she's doing this entire scene with that really over the top stereotypical like German accent.
Yes, no, I love that it's basically like pageantry at that point, but everyone's chewing the scenery so much it doesn't stand out. Like if
Yeah.
she was doing this in any other because she's somehow on the same vibe that everybody else is. The set on this must have been hilarious to work on.
Oh yes.
Can only imagine.
Meanwhile, Pugsley's just melting away the lock to get into his stuff. Nobody cares.
I think Pugsley's the weakest in the entire movie, and he still does a great job. It's just
yeah.
like everyone else is doing just such stellar acting.
Very true.
Especially Lurch. He's really got range.
Yeah, Lurch and Cousin It. I mean, the raw sexuality of Cousin It is hard to.
And it's all the little things. Like they say something about can't imagine how difficult it is like remove a soul or whatever. She says even with a chainsaw, it cuts immediately to him unloading a chainsaw.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually link up in the story. It's just it's like a sight gag. It's dumb, but it's funny.
I think if they would have like this is the way that they do it is just executed correctly. When it was like honestly, I would like to watch these movies back to back, and it was like this is how you do it. This is not how you do it. Like,
right.
Tell me more, Sammy. Tell me more.
I don't know. I also enjoyed that apparently young Addams men have to wear that.
And it pretty much everything we see here is not wasted. It still comes up again later on in the film.
True.
Although we don't really see the true nature of Flora or Fauna.
I was actually advanced to Hain that I wasn't smart.
I love that your mic keeps giving out.
Yeah, he's experiencing all the things that everybody else in the family finds peaceful at night.
Let's Squeaka in the chat. I don't need anyone to tattle on me. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm taking notes.
That's what that is.
Yeah. He just lunges for him because
Sammy, are you not aware that Squeaka and I are jailhouse lovers?
Oh no, I'm aware. It's just fun to act like it's new to me every single time.
Yeah.
No, I watched the movie Nadia.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy is an intelligent man of class. Or at least that's
Thank
what I
you.
read on the bathroom wall.
Funniest thing I've heard all.
Were you in a public bathroom when you saw that, or
Yeah.
was it in your
Well,
personal bathroom?
You think that glory hole got there on its own?
Whoa.
Y'all ridiculous.
He was like,
Oh,
I'm
my.
never coming back on.
Oh, my bad. That's
I'm
not
gonna
a
get a
bad
message
word.
from Jacob in a minute. Say, okay, you're gonna have to kick Sammy in a minute. Just do it.
No, it's gonna be you're gonna have to kick Nadia out in a minute here.
Yeah, I would be talking about the movie if people weren't instigating.
I'm not instigating. Look at you using big words. I'm so proud of you.
What are you talking about? I always use big words. People yell at me for using big words.
He reads the dictionary.
Calendar, and I am not afraid to read it or use it.
Or you.
I'll bite. What's the word of the day for today?
I have no
Sammy, I
idea.
love
That was
you.
a joke.
Okay, I was like, I wonder what it will be.
Sammy, you are such a Midwest.
I don't know why everyone likes to hate on Bugsley. He's so cool. Just stands there.
This movie is long, but it goes by fast to me.
Agreed.
Especially
Yeah.
once Uncle.
And he goes down to the vault to bring up money.
Which I would love to do because I hate giving people money. So if I had to go down a really fun looking slide to do it every single time. And I love that it's doubloons.
Yeah.
Like, it's not yeah, it's just gold doubloons.
But what would you really expect? This family is probably all of them are probably 5 bajillion years old. Of course they're gonna use doubloons.
Oh yeah, no, they 100% have pirate treasure. I mean, it makes sense, but
Pugsley, come sit in this chair. It's for a game. Oh, yeah, what's the game called? Is there a god? She is so appropriately creepy in this movie.
She is.
That's because she's Wednesday. That's just classic Wednesday. She's trying to get answers. She wants answers, man.
2 to the
She's
right.
a smart, independent woman that wants answers.
2 to the right, 10 to the left, and 5 to the right. No, 11. 2, 10, 11. Eyes, fingers, toes.
I didn't need y'all.
You're welcome to kick me if you need to.
The treasure
No,
room
this is
outside light.
Yeah, it definitely looks otherworldly.
Yeah, it is really weird looking.
Goodwin trying to make a joke that I'm whiter than snow. Haha. Overplayed. It's done, dude.
I mean, but we all know between the two of us, I'm the whiter of the two. To be honest, I'm
Actually,
Irish and Scottish.
I don't know. I bet he comes back saying, "Nice, where are you?"
36% Scottish and
Weird.
30% Irish.
God bless you, Beard, for trying to keep everybody on track. I know you are.
Yeah,
I'm
I
so
know
sorry.
it's impossible.
Mando got her 23andMe back, and
Sammy.
I just got a reminder from them to review my my knee.
this was fun too. But I remember seeing this as a kid, going like, "I want one of those shark fin things."
Yeah. Also, those are some hell. That's one hell of a brandy glass they're holding there.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I dig it.
That is I want one for wine. Don't you tell everyone to drink out of this
Nadia
sippy cup,
woke up
okay?
today and chose violence.
No, this is just how we interact. It's fine. It's fine. You should see us on the D&D streams. It's great.
Oh yeah, Mando her character likes to poop in a bag. Should ask her.
I did an action saving throw, and Sammy left us.
I can't. They basically Gomez wooed both the twins, even though he didn't actually love them. They had stolen from Fester. You remember this, don't you? It was a big day. Oh, your first cigar? No, I've been smoking since I was 5. Mom insisted. Sammy's disappearing.
Oh my god.
He's gone.
Sammy's just getting down to Mando's level. That's all.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You know,
Listen, I can dish it, but I can't take
like
it. Just
this.
Oh, goodness.
Flora and fauna.
Do flora and fauna do it for you, gentlemen? Those.
No. To be honest.
Yeah, that's a no for me.
No, me neither.
You were thinking about it for a second there, Ego, and then everybody went.
Well,
Like,
no,
no.
I was
You're like, "You know
I was
what?"
wondering if I was saying it because I was like, I'm more of a triplets from the Beauty and the Beast cartoon,
Okay,
as opposed to
okay.
Flora and Fauna. There we go.
Yeah, that's actually how I learned to pick up girls. Was Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. Every time I see a girl I like, I just eat a dozen eggs in front of her.
I need to ask Morgan questions now. She better be coming with you. I'm gonna refrain from saying anything. I am.
This is Jacob's family-friendly channel.
Yes, I know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't do it again unless it's Squeaka. I won't do it.
Oh, and I love how they know all the turns on the track, like to know that Gomez is having a bad time. I love that he's even got his cigar in a more like maniacal place. It's not casually like in the side of his mouth, like it is dead center. And then my favorite part in this whole sequence is there appears to be a little man he sends him to his doom. And
yeah, I don't know where that is in this sequence. I think it's right towards the end. But yeah, like Pugsley even's like, oh, he's using the diesel.
Yeah. And they're like, dead man's turn.
Yeah, this is
right here. There he is.
I have always wondered how did they shrink those people?
See, he did basically what Rick from Rick and Morty did before they did it, where he created his own little pocket universe with little people that he could mess with.
I can see that.
I mean, it fits in if the treasure vault is actually interdimensional.
Oh my god, I just noticed how many stop signs are in Pugsley's room.
Or traffic would learn.
Just imagine living in that place, like.
And then you forget that this is kind of like on a suburban street where there's just like a bunch of normal
every single day, like mowing the yard or whatnot, just so I could get a glimpse, like, what are they doing today?
Yeah, I have a feeling.
Are
like
either of you homeowners? Because it doesn't sound like either of you are homeowners.
Oh, I'm a homeowner. I'm currently in my house.
Listen,
I'm just saying, like, this is what it must have been like to like live by Neverland Ranch. Like,
oh god.
Like, oh, he's putting a roller coaster in his backyard. Oh, he bought a monkey.
If you're asking about the guy on the train, I don't know. I actually didn't have the time to.
We'll say yes.
It would be a good spot for a cameo because it's kind of a blink and you miss it. It's completely unrelated to plot because certain people who are involved in filmmaking don't need to make themselves such an integral part of the story. Quentin Tarantino, get rid of your lines. You don't need to speak when you are in your movies.
There's this great creation called Google. Director.
Normally, I would be the one Googling, but I'm already looking at too many windows at the moment.
Not you, Beard. I was talking to.
Goes on that at the time is actually feeling more and more at home.
If I had black hair.
So this whole thing, I couldn't remember if I thought this as a kid or it seems like it probably was intentional by the way it was made. That you're supposed to wonder if he's running down there because he thinks that she's actually hurt. Which
no, he was offended. Well, he was offended by how he slashed her, but it wasn't basically a kill shot.
Well, yeah, we know that
you got to aim for the jugular.
And this actually starts telling us a little bit more about who he might actually be, or if he's just evil. This is that instinct in the back of his head that's coming back. You're right, Doc. It is all my fault. I'm totally to blame.
The modern man.
No, oh yeah, that's
told
another
by
one.
Nadia.
Morticia still didn't buy any of this.
Women's intuition.
Wounds, scars, and gouges. Look here, it's a new chapter. Scabs.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, just casual dynamite explanation.
Of course.
And judgmental mom. Yes, Adam. F stream card.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm there with you, man. I'm there with you.
I need to find a different. If anybody has recommendations, please DM me because I need it to be a cloud base.
I'll show you what they sent me when I asked the same question.
It just blows my mind too rewatching this film. Like, you know, the first couple times when this movie came out.
It isn't like today where they try to get a 25-year-old to play the role.
No, that's only when they got into like high school and stuff, where it was like, I am a 40-year-old man, but I am playing an 18-year-old, and you're like, okay, that doesn't track.
Not at all.
That's all of Euphoria.
Yeah, pretty much. Or, I mean, that was every, you know, like how old the Power were, like the Power Rangers when they were those guys had to be.
It's a one-seater.
Yeah, and he's riding the high. He's completely forgotten that they're he's been caught.
He's just so happy.
He is.
Oh yeah, and the mom immediately squashes that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get the feeling pretty easily that he is being treated nicer by these weirdos than who he has known as his mom ever did.
True.
The normal, quote unquote, lady. Oh, he's all tuckered out. Now they know that Wednesday's gone missing. Form a search party. Tip Fester. I should stay here in case she comes back. Good plan. Yeah, that map makes it seem like they have a lot more land than what you see here. It's the magic books. The sun also rises.
Nice.
I can't believe how much longer we have in this movie, but again, still well paced, still entertaining. I don't see anything I would cut out.
Definitely.
Right.
No, I don't.
So peaceful.
Inspiration for so many goth girls.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was the icon. Is the icon. She's never stopped being the icon. Well, no, her mother, Morticia, is the icon. She's the princess icon.
Oh yeah, I missed that, Jay. Grandma has the divining stick. Yep, no need to keep up appearances now. Your stuff is our stuff. Bye.
We're gonna be perma-banned.
Word. Jacob, is that a bad word?
You know,
for this channel,
I will say, I've only run a few streams myself. Either this is my second one here. I think I've done 2 or 3 on After the Weekend, and it seems like every time it's there's at least one, usually two people that I've not like that I don't normally stream with, or I've definitely not been on when I had to run a stream. And I looked at this lineup and I thought, oh, this is gonna be some crazy stuff. I already kind of knew it going in. I made the joke about the students were going to be unruly, but you know,
Sammy 3P.
When have I ever been
of what you really are, but this is Jacob's channel, so I'm going to be nice.
Yeah.
Exactly, because this is Jacob's channel and we're being good. Except for whenever Squeak is around. I'm sorry, I can't help myself.
I know despite what some people might think that maybe they were just listening in, this hasn't been a food intervention or a insult Mando's height thing. Anyway, what did y'all think of the movie?
I didn't like it.
It's all right. I understand why people like it. It's just not for me. I mean, I don't have
that answer.
like Roman's level of Fifth Element hate for it or anything, but you know.
Does anyone
Roman
have that
hates
level?
Fifth Element. Wait a minute, back up.
With a violent passion.
You didn't know that?
With the
I'll never trust Roman's opinion on anything.
Thousand Suns.
Yeah, this is very.
I don't know, Jacob. There's a couple candidates here that might be in league with the raccoons. I'm not pointing fingers.
We do not need to.
All right, so
we don't need to tell Jacob about the sparrows I send. Okay, no one knows where they go, and they should just stay that way.
So, Sammy, any final thoughts, contributions, or anything on the movie?
No, super fun. I think this is also like Beetlejuice in the aspect of this is like a good. You'd be able to show this to a young kid, but this is kind of like an intro to horror. Obviously a more gothic approach, but it's definitely it has those elements to it, with the graveyards and the spooky house, but everybody in it is this happy, maybe not the most well-adjusted family, but one of the most loving, wholesome families that you're going to find. They are all together hooky, so to speak. So I loved it.
All right.
Sorry.
Nadia, we all know that you really enjoyed this.
I watch this every Halloween. I watch this every Halloween season. It is one movie I always go to every Halloween season. I love this movie. It's bizarre. It's wholesome. There's adult element. It still holds up with its comedy. I really love this movie.
Hey, I hate to interrupt. I got to bounce, guys.
Oh yeah, sorry, man.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye, Sammy.
Yep.
Yeah, have a good one, man.
Love you guys. Jacob, thanks for having me on. Maybe next time you have me on, we can actually, be on the show together. And I will lay out raccoon traps before so we can actually hang out. But thank you for the invite, and thanks for letting me give you my food preferences.
Do you want to speed run anything where you're going, what you got coming up next, or anything? It's up to you.
Nah, you just look over your shoulder. Sammy 3P will probably be on a stream. Okay.
All right.
Love you guys.
Take care.
Good day, dude.
All right, Ego. What do you think? Having gone
through this. So as someone who was absolutely barred from watching this movie as a child, I didn't get it. And there are a lot of movies that I try to watch back now. I'm like, that wasn't good. Like, that was terrible. I can't believe this was so hyped up. Addams Family was one where I was like, oh, I see what you guys are talking about. This is actually really fun. And the weird thing is, in a roundabout way, I'm like, I think the Addams Family and Home Alone came out in the same year. I'm like, the Addams Family with the McAllisters pretended that they were around each other. Oddly enough. It's a weird comparison, but I'm like, okay, that's what the McAllisters should have been as a family. So no, I really enjoyed it, and I see why everyone was excited about it, and I see why everyone was so anxious when Wednesday came out, but so pleasantly surprised and excited for it when it didn't turn out to be trash. So
that's because she was a fan of the original shows anyway, so
yeah, and like I said, that those used to go 80-20 in the wrong direction. So I didn't see Wednesday. I haven't seen Wednesday, But I mean, now that I'm watching, I'm like, okay, I can see why y'all loved it so much and why y'all are ready to fight anybody that was gonna do a terrible remake of it. So I actually really liked the Addams Family. It was really great.
Excellent. Awesome. Mando, your thoughts?
Love it always. Love the Addams Family TV series. I still think the TV series is better than the movie, but I do love the movie. Okay. Let that be known. Still love the movie.
Did you feel my eyes roll? Did you feel them from there?
Yes, I felt them. I was about to ask if they rolled out of your head, but I guess they're fine since you seem to be looking at your screen. Oh gosh. But yeah, I think I was actually surprised, like, even though it's technically like a horror kind of thing, but like it's very wholesome. And like I don't understand why so many people, they just look at the aesthetic and they're like, oh, it's a bad move. Like, no, like Addams Family is a thing, like it's an icon, and if you don't know about it, you've been living your life as a lie and under a rock.
Yep.
Yes. But the thing is, they're the most wholesome couple on TV.
There've been that sentiment has been spoken by many people tonight, in the chat and on the panel, I think. So can't disagree with you. For me, I think it was a fun rewatch. I don't think I saw it. I may have actually seen this in the theaters. But I probably hadn't seen it since the mid-90s. Maybe flipping through TV and I'm like, oh, the Addams Family's on. I'm gonna go to the Sci-Fi Channel because I want to watch, Stargate or whatever. But going back and rewatching, it's like, yeah, this is really dumb, but a whole lot of fun. All the characters that need to be likable are likable. The characters that need to be despicable are despicable, and it is kind of over top and like a live action cartoon. And maybe that's why it appealed to. I don't want to call Shieldwall ancient, but he's pretty close. Most of us that saw it when we were younger, maybe that's why it kind of stuck in our brains a little bit more as something that we enjoyed. So, I mean, I get it because at my age, I wasn't paying attention to movie hype at that time. So I didn't really care about the ads or what I saw. I didn't listen to what people were saying, like coming out of movie theaters and such. So I didn't get hyped up for it. I remembered watching the reruns and liking that. So I don't know. It's a lot of fun, I think. Ridiculous, but fun. Let's see here. Oh, Jay's calling out the comment that Addams Family is horror. The closest thing to horror is that Normie's trying to cheat the family. It's very believable horror, actually, there, Jay. Anyway, we're getting towards the end of this, and when I do any stream when I'm in charge of, I start rambling. So I'm going to shut up. We're going to go around. You can say any final thought. I guess we already did final thoughts, but plug whatever you got to plug and let people know where you're going to be. Let's start with Ego. What you got? Where can people find you? I'm sure Jacob's got the links down in the description, by the way, for folks in the chat.
All right, so find me on Instagram at LeftEyeEgo1. I'm on X/Twitter and YouTube with LeftEyeEgo. Tomorrow I will be with Joker and the crew. On Wednesday night is Overbooked, talking some wrestling. And I believe got a special thing coming up this Sunday. We'll be doing our first annual Scary Movie Awards. So I have some special people on there for that. Just be ready for it. It's going to be a fun night. Details to come on that.
Excellent. Cool. Mando, what you got?
Right now, I think I'm for sure going to be on for Thursday. I might do something tomorrow, but I'm still slowly inching my way back into the swing of things. So yeah. I think this weekend my sister-in-law is getting married. I don't know. There's something else on my calendar.
You might want to figure that out because
I know.
All right.
Too many things.
Nadia, what you got? Where can people find you?
I have 10 more streams to do between now and Sunday. So just follow me on Twitter and X at NerdDollface. I post where I am at, and please subscribe to my channel for all your horror news.
I suppose it's fitting that this month is the month that you're really busy.
Oh my god. Yeah, I love you all. I just you know what? I just like talking about movies and horror and stuff. So it's not really yeah, it'll be taxing, but it's okay.
All right, excellent. And Shieldwall, where are you going to be?
I'm going to be on Rome of the Empire's channel on Thursday. We'll be talking about werewolves.
Nice.
Excellent.
On that, like werewolf movies and, like what's our favorite, that kind of thing. Maybe throw a few games in there. We'll see. But yeah, this was fun. Hearing everybody, talking about the movie and everything and having a good time, going off on tangents and rabbit holes and all kinds of things. So, but yeah, thanks for having me on. And yeah, you did a good job, Beard.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure once this goes over, the stress headache will go away and the blood pressure will drop, but it might take a little while.
Yeah.
Great.
You did great. You did great.
Thank you. I appreciate you all joining us for this and putting up with the last minute kind of panic that we had to jump through in order to make sure that this happened. We didn't want to let you guys down for taking the time to be on the panel, and definitely also didn't want to let down the chat who show up every week. For me, I've been cutting back a little bit on some of the shows that I've been on, at least for this month. So you can find me on After the Weekend on Mondays and here on Tuesdays. That's mostly where you can find me. Other than that, on my own personal channel, Beard of Liberty, I play some games. Currently, I've got Dragon Age Origin going. And recently, I wrapped up the Fallout London storyline, and I've launched into Ghostwire Tokyo, which is a little bit thematically okay for the month, being kind of spooky with yokai, Japanese spirits and such, and half of Shibuya just disappearing. So check it out if you think that might be interesting. Otherwise, I think we're probably done here. Thank you so much to the chat, and again to all of you here on the panel. And this is when I remember that I should be looking for the outro, so there's not dead air while I'm trying to scroll down and find it.
Well, I mean, we're more than willing to fill the space and fill the air while you scramble.
I bet, and I was tempted to just start the outro while you're in the middle of your sentence.
I was actually kind of wondering if you would.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you around. Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.